Hi there, I'm Lavana Fame. Welcome back to Disco Elysium, episode 8. Okay, so we wanted to go back to the car so that we could try and get that number from the armor. So let's just head back to the Kinema. Alright then. So let's see what they've got for me.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Right, let's grab the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42.
Right.
It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine conflict.
Alright, so she was telling the truth then.
So, it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
And I'm guessing one of its names is Krenel.
Yes, that is the most recent name the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP. And the one before it was Downwell. I also have one called Sediment, but I think that might be a different contractor.
Sediment. Okay.
No, they work called Sediment. And Somatosensor, it seems. All that during the last 9 years.
Wow. Rebranding every year then. Yikes.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
Okay, a suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
Yes, please do try. It's imperative that we learn whose armor this was.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
Okay. No, I think that's done. So let's just go.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of
I don't need to do any of that, so let's close the door. Sweet. Alright, we have the number. It probably won't tell us that much until we get a name, but at least we have it. That does mean that the lady, the representative woman, was on the up and up when she was telling us this stuff, though. That is good. Okay, so we need to call back in another day. Gosh. Alright. I still need to talk to the Hardy boys. Oh dear. Oh dear. Smoker on the balcony. Right, sometime after 9. Okay, I don't need to worry about that. Alright, I still need to get the reality lowdown. And I don't think I can't do anything with that. Okay. I still need to ask someone else about the tattoo's meaning. Okay. Okay, I think it's time that we just try and get into the docks. We just need to try. Hopefully this won't, end our career. I hope that the big guy will at least let us move away rather than just getting straight into it, but we'll see. Okay, maybe we can open this other door. Maybe. What have we got here? In case of a strike, press button behind guard. Okay. A hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. There's no lockpicking or door kicking this one. Damn. Okay. Well, I suppose if there was another way in, the workers would have found it by now. Okay. Measure head. So, let's speak with you then.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Oh. Maybe this guy has met you. Maybe he's met you already. Oh dear.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
The young woman at the giant's side agrees. Of course. Say nothing, size him up first. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? Oh, my body does not betray my degeneracy. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get into the harbour. We don't have time to get into this now. Say nothing, size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, I'm Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
I agree. I agree. Puff out your chest, still say nothing. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, okay, so this is all the same. Try and puff out your chest.
What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
He looks down at you, taking stock of your physique. Oh dear.
Merely standing up makes you sweat profusely. Your breathing is erratic. Your own heartbeat in your ears grows frantic, and you feel your blood pressure rise.
Okay, maybe I should have put more into endurance. Too late now.
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend.
Okay.
This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Battlefield Martinez. Okay.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
Oh dear, hon. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm with the police and we need to get into the harbour.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
His fist contorts in disgust as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Al Ghul?
Yes, Al Ghul.
It means alcohol.
Ah, okay. Understood.
I doubt it. My microcephalic race servant.
Smell your breath. Kim, is it really so bad? You're right, I'm an alcoholic, and I need that dead body to no longer be in a tree. I don't have a problem with Al Ghul. I just drink a little on the weekends. Enough, I need you to take down the dead body or let me in. But no, you're right, I'm an alcoholic.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the Am Sandwich race is waning.
Right, okay.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Ah, the fat racist over there. You're just him after pumping some iron. I'm the police and I need you to comply. The rest stuff is unimportant. No, yeah, you're just him after pumping iron.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddens me. You were once a noble and powerful race.
Right.
You gave the world eugenics,
Oh, dear.
electricité, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
Yeah, I mean, you killed lots of people. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
This guy really does know you. He really does know you.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
I mean, if you're taking her opinion, you mustn't be at the pinnacle just yet. Really?
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Right, okay, come on, I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back, push him out the way. You're right about all of this. Now I need you to help me get down that corpse from the tree. It was your people who put that dead body up there. Your people should help me get it down, or this is going nowhere. Oh, your people as in the dock workers, sure. But he seems to be really obsessed with this race thing. So your people probably won't be taken the right way. But I guess I need to stand up to him, but I don't really particularly want to. This guy will murder you. If I'd put more points into physique, maybe I would have gone for it, but you're an intellectual. Try and think your way out of this. I need you to help me get that corpse down from the tree. That is something I need. I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back. That seems to be the one that would come from that, so sure, do that one.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the arbor.
Okay, look, I need to get the corpse down out of the tree. It's got to be one of these two. See, that one just feels like it's going to get me into a confrontation that I'm not going to be able to win. But this one is kind of begging, isn't it? And he seems to want a show of strength or something, doesn't he? Let's go with number 4 then.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
Oh dear.
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
Okay.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Oh dear, okay.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshahed's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
What? Wouldn't that mean I have to become a Seminese supremacist myself?
Well, not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
An advanced racist, okay. You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? Don't know. Do you know anything about this mug? Why are you not with the Hardy Boys? And what are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean? Oh, we can ask about tattoos. Yeah, what are the tattoos? What do the tattoos mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures towards the lorryman down the street.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
Oh dear.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Yeah.
The drawings are precise. and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
Okay. Oh, alright. Are you sure? I mean, that jaw is clearly an atavistic stigmata. Your lobes are too big. You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you? You're right, that's craniometric perfection. My race does not stand a chance. Just go for number one, why not?
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Sure.
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
The tattoos on his stone face briefly form a smile. Okay. You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? God. Oh, bested him in craniometrics, so we got +1. Nice. I have the conceptualization, but I'm not becoming a racist just to get to that button. That's absolutely insane. Do you know anything about this mug?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Did you put this into the trash lately?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
He had nothing to do with it.
Okay, so... why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
Ugh, agree. Okay.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
Ah, okay. But you're all part of the Union, or there's more to it? What have you got against them? Aren't you all part of the Union?
The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company. I answer to the Union alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Seminoles.
Okay.
Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
Sure. There's more to it, though. What have you got against them?
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. It's shameful.
Oh, who do you mean?
Find out for yourself. Endomorphic blob.
Okay.
Interesting.
The lieutenant takes a quick note. Look, you serve the Union, aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eyes towards the harbour, seemingly bored with you. I'm not surprised. Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life? You keep telling yourself that. Or, I'm sorry, of course. I understand now. Deeper. I kind of want to go sorry, but I want to know. How does this factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
Okay.
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
I'm no communist. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Enough of this. I'm no communist.
Of course you are, Revacholian man. The failure of communism to challenge the world order is the core of your race fate. All around you, the fruits of its defeat. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted disease.
Ugh, what?
Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
I said I'm not a communist. I don't know who I am, but that's one thing I know. I've gotten it from disco, actually. It's true, I'm a rock and roll star and a rebel. Youth culture does not affect my thinking. Yeah, I don't know who I am, but one thing I know is I'm not a communist, probably.
Stop explaining yourself. No one cares about your beliefs. The conversation has moved on. Tell me, what degenerate subculture has made you dress in this shameful way?
I got it from disco.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done.
Sure.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Okay, I'll ask. Who are the Seminoles? I don't really know who the Seminoles are. I've recently experienced head trauma. Wonderful, I need to enter the harbour now. Or you could take the body down yourself, maybe. Wonderful, we're done with this line of inquiry. Yeah, who are the Seminoles?
The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago, millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
Right, so you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
What? What? So you did come from the islands, or so you did not come from the islands? Understood. Yeah, you didn't.
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're not really Seminoles, you're just from Revachol.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Seminoles strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world.
Right.
You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
Yeah. Yeah, that body. Oh dear. Kim, help me out.
I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
That
will be our lucky racist. How do you know there'll be a next racist, or I like the previous racist better? Yeah, that'll be our lucky racist, I guess.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. A protruding occiput and an indented zygomatic bone.
Oh dear.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
Good, stand your ground. I'll do the flinching around here.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Right, okay. Gosh. There's no way that we're knocking this guy out. Absolutely none. And I'm not becoming a racist just to get past him, so
we
let's
still
leave.
need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
Yep, his gaze wanders over the whirling's roof to the yard.
Try the jump. Up there on the roof. It'll be worth it. Else there is little choice but to figure out a way to deal with the man.
Yeah, but we failed the jump, didn't we? We failed the jump. Is that even something we can try again? Where are we? Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to try. We have plenty of health, so hopefully we'll be able to suck it up and just jump. Otherwise we're going to have to try and knock him out, and if that fails we'll have to embrace racism. I suppose we do have those cutters. Maybe I could just try and cut through the thing myself. Although I thought the steel wire or something in the belt is going to make it so that we can't cut him down. We're coming this way anyway, so we'll check. Oh, there's a person on the roof. Can we speak to you? No? Can't speak to you. Okay. No. Can't speak to her. Okay. Her body is never getting down, is it? Okay. Let's equip those in that. Can you get into that with the chain
man
cutters?
Before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots.
No.
His skin is marbled with decaying veins and blotched.
Let's squint and take a
As
step
you
back.
narrow your eye, this is a trick.
We've
Only
done this.
the lower extremities are pink. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in tattoos.
Yeah,
and
we're not going to be able to do anything there. We've exhausted everything, so yeah, never mind. We're going to have to try the jump. Go for it.
the tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
I need points in savoir-faire to do that. Ah, really? Well, I don't think I have anything that will add savoir-faire. I think I have the only savoir-faire stuff on me. Ah, I suppose I could take his pants off. Maybe I could... Oh, that would get rid of reaction speed, wouldn't it? Ah, the snakeskin shoes as well. God damn it. Well, I don't have any shoes. I don't have any shoes to put on, so... God damn. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Is it the coat then? Policeman's cloak. There. That's what it was. How far away are we from leveling up? Does it say? Okay, quite far. We're quite far. But we should be able to get there. We should be able to put something into savoir-faire when we eventually level up. Ah,
The
okay.
pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something soft yet crinkly.
Oh dear. Take it out.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar.
Okay.
By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in sur la clay into the apricot-flavored chewing gum loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
Okay. I guess we're gonna examine a chewing gum wrapper?
There
Go
it
for
is
it.
again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet, or some ancient temple.
Ancient temple?
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to.
End of summer.
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich.
Okay.
There is a movement next to you. The shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
Where did it go?
Why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
Okay, take a deep, deep breath.
Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take.
Okay.
Whatever petrochemical byproducts they used to create this artificial flavor have bonded tightly to the wrapper. Or is that just your memory filling the gaps?
Well, you never know.
Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes. Made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive.
Okay. Put the wrapper away then. Okay. Honestly. You know, I need to actually spend some time reading some of these books as well, don't I? I need to read some of these books. Alright. Apricot chewing gum scented one. -1 to reaction speed because you're living in the past. Oh dear. You found a trace of entity who's been stalking you across the plains. The Gloom Stalker. The conglomeration, the shadowy organization behind your downfall, possibly connected to the dreaded X something. Granted, it is impossible to determine its true identity, but you can remember where you first smelled its treachery. Yes, use the Tutti Frutti gum wrapper. Reconstruct the day you first breathe in her untrustworthy atoms. You know what? No. No, I really, really can't afford for you to be going down memory lane like that. Not, you know, bad memory lane anyway. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to speak to the Hardy Boys and hope that we get some experience. So we can actually get something to our savoir-faire. So we can make that jump, because there's no way that we're getting past that guy, and I refuse. I refuse to internalize racism. This is ridiculous. I'm in such trouble getting this body down, it's terrible. Okay, let's talk to you, Hardy.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. Want to talk about the hanging again? Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade. I talked to Joyce, the merc you hanged. His friends are coming for you. Our godly authority. Establish authority. No way. I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grace?
You're right, there is no local drug trade except you. No, do the honor, you've earned it, not at the lieutenant. Forget it, I knew they would never run up to it. I mean, I kind of do want him to do it. But at the same time, no. We are trying to make you our friend, aren't we? You do the honors, you've earned it, Lieutenant.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Right.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
This is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off of poisoning your own people. Good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have some control over it. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there. Yeah, actually.
No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Who fucking who? The stuff's probably from Jamrock.
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardy Boys.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing, she runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Sure.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
The woman sighs.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
My god.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
It was Angus on all 4s. Really? Oh my god. I want to talk about the hang again. Talk to Joyce. The merc you hanged, his friends are coming for you. Yeah, see, I'd love to. I would love to. Confronted about drug trade. Okay, damn. We've got to a very cool 3%, which I think is where it was anyway, because that's what we would need. 6 to establish any kind of authority here. The merc you hanged, his friends are going to be coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Cronell.
Ah, so he knew.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
There's snickering in the room. Some of the men put their beers down. Yeah, they're forming some kind of tribunal and they're coming for you. Oh, forget I mentioned it. It was probably nothing. No, come on, let's say it.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Yeah.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
Yeah, you are, all in one place. With big windows right next to you. I'm thinking drive-by.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
He punches Blondie on the shoulder. Do you know that a single Ceres giant hornet can kill 40 bees a minute? Okay, well, I don't think that they'll quite get that. I'm not sure they would get the reference. This Crenel is bad news. You know that, right? The mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons. Joyce said they've gone rogue. Nobody is controlling them. Yeah, they've gone rogue.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum arm them to the teeth and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
Look, they have automatic weapons, though.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Will they pierce ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
Apparently.
That was an unsure phrasing.
Yeah, so what? That they see what? That they done? Oh, for your sake, I hope you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor.
He takes a sip of beer to bide his time, then tries to get the last word in.
You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
Because he didn't have his gun on him, probably. He was drunk, you cornered him here. I mean, if they all come here drunk, without their weapons, then I think you've got nothing to worry about, but... you know this guy's bad news, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
Right.
These people are trained military professionals. Special forces, as you said. They're not a gang or Barmy army.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
Right. Did you know they can kill 40 bees a minute?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're the bees, they're the hornet.
We're not bees. We're men. We're socialists.
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you. What are you trying to do? Scare my men?
Okay, let's conclude with a shrug.
What do you mean, okay?
I mean, okay, they're gonna wipe you the fuck out, Titus. I mean, okay, you got this. You got the numbers. I mean, okay, I'll be on your side when they come. I mean, okay, you got one more gun on your side. Once I find mine, I lost it. Or, I mean, okay, I guess I'll be gunning you down right alongside them. Yeah, they're gonna wipe you out.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Okay. Damn. Oh, okay, we've warned him about the tribunal, and it's still sitting at a cool 3. Oh, my god. My god. We're never getting some authority over this guy. I'd love to talk about the hanging again, but I don't think we have anything else to talk about. Let's try it.
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
I could try and arrest him, but I think that would be the wrong thing to do. I mean, yeah. I think that would be very stupid of me, wouldn't it? No more questions. Yeah, alright. Let's go. I guess I'm gonna have to take a chance on someone. Can I speak to you?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you the Hardy girl?
I am not.
She says dryly.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Okay.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
Yeah, they clearly don't have any respect for that.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
He's right, you know, you're very pretty. Get a grip, Glenn. She went to law school. Okay, let's change the subject. This won't give me any minuses to my authority with you, surely. And honestly, you only just succeeded at that. You know what? Just say it. You're an idiot. Say it.
The cold look in her eyes speaks
We
louder
gained
than
experience.
words. She is not amused. It's not her. She's not a hardy girl. Definitely.
Yeah, okay. Okay. What are you going to do to me? The lieutenant is not satisfied with the approach.
What are we going to do to you?
It's cold laughter devoid of joy.
The Union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
And yet...
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Okay, let's go. Alright. Let's go. I'm not happy with trying to rely on getting a 6 just to get that authority over him. I can't make the jump. I cannot make the jump without getting some extra experience and increasing my savoir-faire. I don't have enough money to waste today waiting for something. I need to get into that dock, so I'm either going to have to try and attack the guy or embrace racism. Ugh. Okay. Well, we're probably not going to get any help from the union rep, the company rep. And tying them to other crimes seems to have failed. Well, it's not failed, it gave us extra +3 or +4 or something to the check. It's just our authority is so bad. So bad. So it looks like we might need to get help from the union boss, which means getting into the harbour. No, you know what? Is it time yet? Let's have a look at the window. What? I wonder what time it needs to be.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window.
Still not time
The hawthorn
yet.
branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Well, we might as well
There's a
squint.
little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
Okay. Well, let's revert our gears. God damn it. Okay. We're just going to go and try it. It doesn't matter if we die. Hey, okay, double clicking makes you run. Sweet. Suppose we can speak to you again. Maybe you'll help.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Ah, okay. The measurehead thing didn't go well for me. Could you help me with that somehow?
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalczyk crane over using some remote controls. Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Kim, we have air support?
Because we don't. We don't have air support or any of those other things.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
He pats the sides of his nose with the index finger.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
Yeah?
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically grovel. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
Okay, go run then. I guess we're groveling. As long as it's not, subscribing to his racist ideology, I'm happy to try it. Okay.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Let's... I kind of want to try this one, but I'm not sure if we try that one, will we not be able to try this one? It's so low of a chance. You know what? Try it. Go for it. Yeah.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
Of course it hurts. Of course it hurts. You know what? You could have done it, though. You could have done it if you'd have rolled higher. Maybe. You would have had to have got much higher, but you could have done it.
You
Oh dear.
must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
I am a degenerate alcoholic. Fuck you. I'm a cop. Help. Yeah. Maybe saying this will give even more pluses to your subscribing to his thing. I kind of want to say not, but no. The other guy said to grovel as well, so let's just say it.
Good.
Sure.
Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Okay. Then let's just do this then.
Ask what kind of races there are first.
Yeah, sweet.
Classification is core to this stuff.
Measurehead, I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there.
Do you?
There are. The lieutenant looks at you. I do. Whisper, this is for the thing. Or on second thought, I don't. This is for the thing.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then to you. He lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, Sayolite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself.
Okay.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
Type A, Type B, the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty, please. Let's go down the list. Type A.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Oh dear.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades in Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Who exactly are the Maun?
You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun.
Right.
Mahoon is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant.
Right, so the wooden clogs though, what?
In some municipalities of Oranje, people do wear shoes made of wood to street parades. Green, orange, and even yellow tassels have also been seen on hats.
Okay.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Alright.
Colorful tassels are, let's be honest, not a good sartorial choice for this century. He might want to avoid winter clogs too.
Okay, got it. Who are Type A then, in your view?
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina. The ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea. The Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners. All have Type A race propensities.
Okay.
The other large mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws his finger across his face.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
And who are the Semines and Areopagites in this?
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Semines and the Areopagites are on the ascent.
I really hope it doesn't expect me to remember all of this. I'm already lost. And the Semines are...
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Semines inhabit the southern islands. I am Seminese, from the stock of Ulmuir on Ile de Fantôme.
Right, okay, and the Areopagites?
The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran deserts. The Semines are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Maran to Ansuland. Thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun Occidentals discovered this place.
And the difference between the Semines and Areopagites? Continue receiving wisdom.
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Semines are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
He falls silent, contemplating the beauty and the mystery. You know, I do have to say, it has good music.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Semeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world.
Right, okay, so Type B.
Type B are the unheroic races. Amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Khoikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Oh, okay.
The Khoikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white, officer, in a suspect description.
Okay, you said Koshkos. I've been trained to identify them as white in official descriptions.
Yes. To an untrained eye, the Khoiko appear white and pinkish, like a hand sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, muddy, and ashen.
Okay.
Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking Al-Rul and smoking the degenerate tobacco herb, and for eating potato.
Okay. Okay.
The Khoiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
Right.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
You don't like ethnostates?
They are microscopic. The Semeno-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted. From Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau of Katla.
Right.
Its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Simonese and Areopagite stock, elected by nature, not the base inner spoilage called demos.
And the Vacholiers you mentioned?
The Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the Racial Cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening. But that seems a little off.
I'm pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long.
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over, like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone. Wake up, naive Chespius.
I've heard about this revolution. Mistakes were made, but it was the right stuff. You're wrong about it. That revolution was perpetrated by degenerate left-wing marauders, not all the people of Revachol. Or go away, stupid political thoughts. What was this revolution? Gosh, I can't remember what stance we were taking on that. Degenerate left-wing marauders, I guess?
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad. In Zarath ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness. A prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia.
Right.
The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant.
Right?
Enough of type mediocrity.
Okay, so the vile CF race cauldron of pederasties, please.
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Chimeric experiments?
Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Semenese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Semenese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring.
Right.
The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
Right.
It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
Maybe I've misunderstood something, but aren't humans too similar to produce genetically sterile offspring?
You are right. You have misunderstood. You lack basic phylogenetic education.
Any more?
Then there is the Semino-Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Semino-Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic site.
Yes, hit me.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Semenese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Semenese strength and Grad servility.
Okay.
This will never happen. The Semenese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito, We will never know precisely. No Simonese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman or Koika.
Sure.
But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type F. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
I think we've been through all of it. Now have we... Do I understand advanced race theory now? Please.
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Will you help me get the body down if I do?
We will see.
Oh my god.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way without becoming a race theoretician.
How do I word the mystery? On second thought, I don't have time to get any deeper into this stuff. Oh my god. I actually have to accept it then. I can't just pretend to accept it. I have to accept it. Oh my god. I really don't have another way in though. I really don't have another way in. I don't want to have to go through all of that again though. Oh god. There's only one other way in that we've seen. There's only one other way in, and that's jumping. But I can't... I don't see any other way to get enough experience to get another point to allow me to jump. It's only 5 experience at a time. And I can't waste the rest of this day looking around for other things, so I have to do this. How do I word the mystery?
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly.
God damn. Let's discuss something else.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian.
Let's leave. Yeah. Oh my god. Let's talk to you.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hug.
But he's the one trying to provoke me. Okay, I was trying to assert my dominance, but I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero. How else are we going to get through the gates? Can't promise that. I might attack him again. Alright, fine, I won't do it again. How else? I'm kind of a hero. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those two, isn't it? This is absolutely crazy. I'm a hero.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
How else are we gonna get through the gates, though?
There must be some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here.
But he's the one trying to provoke me.
And you're just going to let him manipulate you like that?
He raises an eyebrow. Okay, but I was trying to assert my dominance.
We are not here on some political quest.
Yeah,
we are
okay.
here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
Okay, I won't do it again.
Let's think of something else.
Yeah, alright.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Bruta.
Bruta. Okay. The what? Sounds like my stomach is growling. What is my lower intestine going on about? I'll discard the thought. Oh dear. I think my stomach is growling.
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow.
Vow?
The vows are blood and flesh.
What?
Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
What is fascism, though? Okay, stomach, I made up my mind about fascism. Proceed to the judgment. What is it, though? Come on.
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Rivershot's problems?
I thought you were my circulatory system.
Quit stalling, Bruiser. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link.
Foreigners, financiers, leftist academians, liberals. Oh, damn it. Choose one at random. Financiers?
Yes, them. But also...
Woman?
Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
Oh dear.
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place.
Am I having a stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Why?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we called it something else, like traditionalism? Okay, Stoic, I've made up my mind about fascism.
You're going to keep your vooz, right? Keep your vooz, Brota.
No way. I'm not going to be played by an upset stomach. Opt out.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
Yeah, well, get used to it. Oh my god. Okay, yep, not going to be doing that. We're not going to be doing that. We're just going to have to find a way to increase whatever it is that we need to make that jump. There's no way I'm doing that. Okay. Dear Lord. I'm not internalizing that. I'm not internalizing it. I'm just not doing it. Yeah, no. Nope. Okay, we can't find Morel the cryptozoologist until the bridge raises on Wednesday. Yeah. We can't really prove our authority. I suppose we can always try the what if I just arrest you thing. Let's be honest, even if he beats me up or kills me or something, it can't be much worse than what we've just gone through. And at least we would know for our next go through what not to do. I need to do something else. Anything else. Literally anything else. I don't think there is anything. Let's go to the bookshop, I think. Can you actually get through that? No, of course you can't. What if instead of jumping, I just let you help you slide down the wall? It'll be a lot less of a way to go, and then you can help me down. No jumping required. Oh my god. I can't believe that. Alright then. I don't particularly want to speak to you again. I just need to find something else to do. Anything else to do. So let's go and we'll try and see what the what if I arrest you thing is gonna do. We might as well find out.
It's you again. What is it?
I want to talk about the hanging.
Again.
Why don't I just arrest you?
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert dominance over you.
Okay.
Not in the arresting mood?
His mean little eyes come alive with hatred.
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer.
You confess to murder, I'm taking you in.
Look, coppers, I know you think you're doing your job here, but there are 7 of us and 2 of you.
Okay.
That's an Easter 50, a Ziemsk-made monstrosity. It'll blow your head clean off.
Right.
Almighty God, even Dick Mullen only has a 45.
Okay, you're under arrest. Grab his wrist. An Easter 50, you could blow Dick Mullen away with that. Back off. The little guy was right, I'm not in the arresting mood. You're under arrest.
The last thing you hear is a little murmur. Not a blast. Not an echo. No one screams. It's more dead cops. Sad news from the district of Martinez. As the bodies of 2 police officers are found floating in the canal. It is believed the officers were pursuing a murder investigation.
Oh, I got us both killed?
In the dock workers' strike and were gunned down under unclear circumstances. Such needless loss of life is truly tragic, a local union leader, Everard Clare, commented, and added that although the event is truly horrid, we can expect similar incidents to follow if right-wing vigilantes are allowed to run around uncontrolled and try to wriggle their way into well-organized neighborhoods.
Okay, well, I need to not get my partner killed. Totally thought that we would die. I didn't think that they'd kill him as well, but I suppose he's there. He's kind of become ride or die, hasn't he? And, well, he died. But at least now we know, if we don't want to end up becoming a fascist, we need to put some points into the jump. We need to do that jump. Anything else doesn't matter, just the jump. Okay. Alright, so, this is our auto-save. Let's speak to you.
I'd appreciate...
It is one of the...
Alright then. So, not going to the Hardy Boys. That's not going to give us any experience. It's just going to get us killed. So, I suppose the only other place that we can get some experience would be getting the reality lowdown. Probably. Maybe we could speak to this guy as well, but I don't really want to blow his cover and hasten, you know, them destroying everybody. I can't even spend money to get some magnesium because I'm going to need all my money, aren't I? Okay. Well, we'll just return to Joyce then. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can check out the bookstore. Maybe we can ask about the curse again. Well, I say it again. Maybe we can actually ask about the curse.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime...
No. We can't. Okay, let's just force our way down the back then. We might as well. This is definitely the time for it.
With age and covered in dust.
Pull
Just
open the
as you're
curtains.
about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand is closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Ah, okay, we can ask about the curse. Fine. Okay, fantastic. This is about the curse, that's why you're afraid.
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
She's almost begging you. Okay. But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
But ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
I don't care, you can't stop me, I'll open them. Alright, I'll think about it for a while. Does this mean that we can actually speak to her about this curse then? I'll think about it for a while.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, alright? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
Okay.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say.
Fantastic.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in...
Let's ignore, and let's go speak to you. And actually speak to me about this, please.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Why are you so uptight about those curtains? I just want to know what's on the other side.
I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
She recites it like it's a poem, or like she's playing a role she's grown tired of.
Right.
She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't snapped in half yet.
Why are you still talking about books? Are you trying to put a spell on me?
A spell? As if. This place doesn't need any spells or hoodoo mumbo-jumbo. This place has wonderful energy.
She wavers under your gaze, mouth pressed into a tight-lipped smile, then something breaks.
Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing.
Right.
Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant.
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains.
Okay. How does this curse manifest itself?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
She peers at the curtains again. Okay, I'm a little confused. What does that mean? Or, Annette mentioned that the previous tenants have experienced some financial troubles. Oh wait, that's it? I was hoping for something more paranatural. She mentioned that your previous tenants have had
It's
that.
not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
See, I only know cacodemons from Doom, so that's brought some interesting imagery to mind.
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Okay, well why didn't you just tell me that right away?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Okay.
Wow. Void raves. You have new words.
Have you sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
She nods at the strange cage-like trinket on the curtains.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building, even though now I fear it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of the wards as well? Point at a necklace.
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
Right.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
Oh dear.
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like the spell is working. There are no customers around except you.
There are hardly any customers in the store. Do you think it's really working? Or honestly, it seems like this pendant thing is a scam. You could be doing so much more. Yeah, do you really think it's working?
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and esoteric arts. I know what to do and what to avoid.
She nudges her spectacles. Have you ever thought about a sale? Maybe this could lure in some customers. I'm only trying to help. What about some neon signs and blinking lights? You could try to be friendlier with the customers. Maybe you should try to reconceptualize your business. Martinez doesn't look like the best place for a bookshop. Yeah, maybe lure in some customers by thinking about sales.
Discount my wares? I can see, sir, that you don't value books very highly.
Oh, dear.
Besides, this would only tempt the phantoms of doom. They can sense the desperation, you know.
Would you like me to take the case? I could investigate, see if the curse is real. I don't think the curse is real. I just want you to let me in there. I can investigate for you.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
My liege,
Right.
you know what this case calls for? A paradetective.
Okay. Convince her to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We got a +2 for helping Annette. We've got 97%. You can't lose. You can't fail. Well, you can. Don't fail. Go for it. Oh, yes.
Slither
Okay,
up
good.
to her, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Ma'am, I came here to help. I've handled paranatural situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
I have returned from the void, a paradetective from a long line of paradetectives.
You're no paradetective. You look nothing like one. And you're clearly a drinker. Pardon me for being so blunt, but...
You look like one. The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook.
I admit I've had my share of drinks, but only because the spectral realm is parapsychologically taxing. You see, it's necessary to drink the spirits in order to contact the void. Yeah, it's parapsychologically taxing.
How do you know all this?
Here we go.
Your wards brought me here in the first place. The Seminese blood also runs through me. I am the Void Revenant. I have the powers to debad all the bad energies. Your wards brought me here.
You're part Simonese. Oh, it means our meeting couldn't have been mere chance. The hand of fate guides us.
Damn right it does.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
No problem whatsoever. Your family is safe. The phantoms are no match for me. Just ask my partner Kim. He'll vouch for me. I don't particularly trust him to vouch for me. Yeah, no, the phantoms are no match.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
A hand on my heart. On my honour.
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Okay.
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Ah, of course, the entity. Close your eyes, for I have sensed its presence.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman. A witch, probably.
Oh dear.
I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Ah, chimney, the passage between heaven and hell, of course.
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there.
Okay.
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it.
Awesome.
Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
What
okay.
you discover? Probably just some office space. Don't be scared.
We're not scared. Okay. I don't really want to ask, but I kind of do. Let's ask some more questions.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
Okay, we've asked all of those, so never mind. I had
The
other
woman
questions.
looks aloof. Her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Let's say farewell. Okay, now this is going to be interesting. Where are we? Investigate doomed commercial area. So we need to search for a malignant entity. Playson said she lives inside a chimney. Find a way in. Oh dear. I need to enter the sealed door behind the bookstore and find out what happened to the companies. Okay. And I'm not looking at the race theory thing. Absolutely not. Let's get through those curtains.
You see a set of tattered curtains block.
Pull them open.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Oh dear. Oh! A small, terrified O escapes from Playson as she tries her best to look away, her round face buried in her hands. Okay. Well, let's have a look at this. Ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers. Okay. And that. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Merely looking at the unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Okay. Let's have a look at this.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Knock on the door, unlock the door with the key, I'll break the door down. Well, we have the key, so let's just unlock the door.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
Open the door and enter. Weight equipment. Okay. Let's get over here. Let's have a look at this. Sand is dripping from a punch bag. Oh, we need to speak to Kim as well.
What is this place?
The lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. It's an adventure. It's the netherworld beyond the veil. Looks like a gym to me. Yeah, it's the netherworld.
No, it's a gym. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages.
Yeah, well, okay.
I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us.
Yes, yes indeed.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark.
Okay.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages? Oh, let's just keep going. I'm sure it's just a regular abandoned house, nothing mysterious here. What if there's a reason, though?
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now let's move on, shall we?
Yeah, okay. Where's your sense of adventure, Kim? Okay. So we do have some stairs. Ah, smells like leather and sweat. Ugh, okay. A shot put ball. Ah, okay, we have a ball. We can give the ball to the guys that were playing bowls, or whatever it was. Sweet. A ball used for playing shot put, a favourite pastime of elderly gentlemen. You feel like you should hold on to this and make good use of it. To sell such beautiful old-school sports equipment would be a sin. Yeah, we need to hold on to that. I need to give it to the guys. Let's have a look at this. The poster says, Citius Fortis, the rest is worn off. And what's this? Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe. Yeah, I'll bet. Let's have a look at those.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates.
Okay.
It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of a bastard would just remove the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Okay. We noticed the collars. We could still try it. Go for it. You can do this. You can't do this. Damaged health. Well, that's okay. We've got plenty of
You
health.
managed to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slip with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form.
Oh, well. Damn, we were a full 6 away from actually passing that. A full 6. We only got 4. Well. So, double 5 is what we need. Or maybe a 4 and a 5, because we get a +1 modifier. 4 and a 5. Yeah, unlikely. It's unlikely. Seems like I'm a little out of shape. Or maybe these gloves just suck.
Proper weightlifting gloves would definitely afford a better grip.
Yeah, okay. I like this guy. He's just here for a laugh, isn't he? He's just hanging around while we stumble through all of this. Just probably taken aback by our idiocy. But still having a good time with it. Okay. So, what do we have here? The hallway is blocked by old window panes and debris. Okay. And we can't look at anything else. Hey, okay, what have we got here? A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Don't tempt me. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Ugh. Okay. Oh, okay. Mannequins. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of blades. Okay. Let's have a look at this. A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow colour. Hey, we've leveled up! Okay. It was savoir-faire, wasn't it? We needed savoir-faire, so let's just stick it in there. We absolutely need that. Ah, what's this? Yes, some money! Sweet. Oh, thank God. It's still not 20, or is it 20 or 30 real? How much do we need? 20 real. Okay, we're on our way. We are on our way to 20 real. Alright, what is this? Blue velvet, soft to the touch. Moth bitten. Okay, what have we got? Maps and stuff. Sweet. Let's come over here first. Check this. Oh, yes, awesome. 1372. Sweet. And what we got there? Skis with slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. Steel rotor blades bearing a slipstream logo.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
But the question is, which did they start with and which did they pivot to? Yeah.
That's a good question.
What a strange leap of imagination, and yet they still failed. How sad. Finished thought. That's just speculation. We don't know anything for sure. Finished thought. Yeah, it's sad.
Reality is ruthless.
Yeah. Okay, what's this? Production schedule, filament memory. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. The cube-like crisscross of filament feels oddly fragile in your hand. Its intricate structure covered in dust. Silver tape on the side reads, Production schedule. Note, this filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. Radio computer. Okay, we need one of those then. We need to find out where we can read that. It's not something for this. Ah, a policeman cloak is now available. Well, I don't think we have a radio computer in his car, so I guess we'll have to find one elsewhere. Oh, what's that? But where are the clothes it used to display? Yeah. Someone's nicked the clothes off of the mannequin. Let's have a look at this.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic.
Right.
Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space.
Okay.
You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a welkin.
Oh.
One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the welkin. This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged.
Okay.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin, green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
This is just another form of racism.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this? Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions. One of them is a Welkin supremacist. Whisper it to him. Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins. Yeah.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
The lieutenant nods at the Welkin's facial hair. Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
Indeed. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real?
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's been educational.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow.
Oh, lovely.
Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones.
Right.
You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden.
Someone's really gone into their world building. That is awesome.
Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world.
Yeah, okay.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal.
Right.
Minimi stands for a mini meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Really? Keep reading. What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Oh.
Looks like they didn't make it.
The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
We have that filament. Okay. Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: Call in, tune out, Wirral untethered, and Heat Death of the Universe.
Oh.
The full text reads, Heat Death of the Universe is the new black. Another note says, the biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Aha. Leave then. Well, it's a shame they didn't make it. It's a shame.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework.
Uh-huh.
The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
The radio computer.
Hey!
Just sitting here without anyone inside.
You sound surprised and a bit cautious.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Let's turn it on.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
Okay.
The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth drawer, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver.
Okay.
The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
Okay.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production schedule? Why did you call me Fortress Accident? What are you, a machine, or are you alive? That's all for now. What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean the glowing thing I put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
I'm really good at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
Oh. So we are actually speaking to someone. Damn. I don't know the password. I should definitely have looked around, shouldn't I? I should have continued looking around. I didn't think that this would connect to someone else. Can you just open it?
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Right,
now,
okay.
Can you please repeat the password?
She sounds cold in the damp air. I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Yeah, okay.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Are you a machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Yvonne, my partner tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid. Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident.
Ah, okay.
As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios. Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress Accident.
Why'd you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
You have any other information about this company?
One moment.
You hear her flip through a catalogue before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalogue says.
Ah.
That's not bad.
Wow, so conceptual. And what's that, this interactive call-in radio game? Yeah, conceptual. And what is it?
Any other questions?
Ah, okay. That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smouldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Okay, well, let's leave then. Have a look at this.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient.
Okay.
The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pesantic.
Hold on. How do I know what Kedron mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
And what am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical here. This must be an elaborate piece of art. Of course, narrow your eyes. The anatomy of the curse.
Perhaps. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Who's the Game Master?
Someone very important. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like.
Okay.
A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara.
Ooh.
There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
Well, they tried.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
The cost of airwidth alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else? Squint at the lines.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Ah, okay. And, let's speak with you, Kim.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Someone tried to exercise a curse using technology. Looks like an undercover counterintelligence program. It's just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making? Or no time, let's move. You know, it kind of... I'd like for you to say that, but we're going in all on the curse, so... The curse.
No, that's not it. I think...
The lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his hands.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
Okay.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it. Make it work on radio computers.
Oh, really? How?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio.
Sounds pretty cool.
Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Right.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Right.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
Right.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interstellary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was just a role-playing game.
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
Right.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
Damn right. So what do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
The lieutenant tilts his head, thinking, they were insane if they thought they could do this. It was just a play to cheat money out of their investors' pockets. The curse got them. I see no other explanation. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it. Oh. Oh. You can finish it? Do we have any money? Let's give them more money so they can finish it and make it even bigger. Let's finish it.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
Oh. He says, looking around the derelict room, the pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Oh. Well, never mind. Scribbled across a notebook, developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Yeah, and let's have a look at this door. Ooh. Okay. Wait, this is behind the, oh, you've got glowing eyes. And you're a fridge. Yeah, I wanted to... No, we can probably go back. Yeah, there was a way past down here, wasn't there? We haven't been through here. I want to check this out first before I go into a different area. Keep up, Kim. Okay. I suppose we'll look at this.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney.
Right.
This must be where the entity lives.
Let's leave. I don't want to disturb the entity just yet. Okay, what have we got here? Ooh. Postcard La Delta 51. Sweet. Okay. Oh. The floorboards creak. Ah, okay. And shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Ah, okay, so someone's come in here very recently. Okay, well, we don't want to disturb that then. I guess we are going to go into the other room. I thought maybe we'd find the password through here. Let's just have another walk through, see if we get any other things crop up. No? No. Okay. Well then, let's go back through this way. And we'll go out that door. Okay, and we'll check this out. Hey, money! And some magnesium! Fantastic. Fantastic. 15.72. We're getting close. Ah, the wind howls in from the coal chute above. Coal chute, really? So look in here.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice bear.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Let's back off first. It looks like it's got wires, so... Yeah, I want to maybe not tangle with that until we can maybe turn it off. Just in case. The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now. Let's have a look at this.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
Ooh.
The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
Wow. The lieutenant asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity. I hear the murderer of the hanged man talking. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs. Yeah, I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity.
Wait, really? Take your head out of the chimney, please. It's not safe.
Smear your hands with coal. Oh, those voices I heard. Maybe it's the malignant entity. Playson said it lives in a chimney. Yell hello. Oh dear. Yeah.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Yeah, okay. Let me have my phone.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
I could smear my hands with coal, but I don't see a need. Yell hello. Kick it. Oh, let's leave. Okay. I don't think that's going to do anything other than alert the people talking that there's someone there. So let's come this way. Ooh. What have we got here? Let's have a look at this. An ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Hey. Let's have a look at this first. Oh, okay. A frozen ice cream maker that's still running. And this. More money, fantastic, and some Nosafed. Oh, I'm so glad that you don't ask questions about me stealing all this stuff. And what's this?
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads off into the darkness, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Okay, so I could unplug them. That's good to know. But first, I want to have a look around before I start messing around with things. Let's have a look at this drawer. Ah, insane mesh tank top. For drama. Very nice. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. The black one's the intercom, maybe? Okay. And here. Oh, money. Yes. Awesome. Okay, and this. A cellar window, people's feet shuffling by on the street. Okay. But no other monies or anything like that. Okay. Let's get through that secret door then if we can. Hey, what have we got here? 2 rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Ah, okay. And this? Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Okay, and this.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we? Look around the secret room. Look, there's a hole in the wall. Shine light on the hidden compartment. Let's look around first.
Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles.
He points up.
Must be an old weapons cache.
Okay, and there's a hole on the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Yeah, okay, look inside.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim.
Are these any good?
Inspect them.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
This one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Ah, what does this mean, a rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
Okay. So we have a rifle that doesn't work. La Delta 51. The sunlight has made this postcard almost completely sepia-toned. Midtown traffic passes overhead. The ghosts of skyscrapers disappear into a beige midday mist. Vapor rising from the delta on which the district was built. The postcard is prepaid. Antique Bell McGrav rifle? Yeah, a broken Bell McGrav from ages past. It's a 4-shot, bolt-action military rifle with a wooden frame. And clothes. Insane mesh tank top. Where did you even get that one? No, really, who put it in that drawer? No further comments. Wear it at your own risk. What do we have? Physical instrument. Well... Nah, I don't particularly want to wear any of those, unfortunately. Okay. Let's flip the breakers then. I want to check out the, what would happen if I unplugged the ice cream maker.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. An
Get rid of the
electric
break-
sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Okay, let's leave it. And was it that one? I assume it was that one. Unless it's this. Are your eyes still red? No. Okay. Let's have a look.
You see the looming shadow of an ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is slightly open.
Let's
The
open
bear
it.
looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Open the door.
A faint waft of cold air rolls out. You hear the sound of dripping water. This is the inside of a defrosting refrigerator.
Okay.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim, it's a fridge. I'll look inside the refrigerator. Yeah, relax, it's a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
He relaxes his hand, his face bathed in the harsh light of the open fridge door.
Let's take a look inside.
And let's look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Nice. Okay, examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
Right.
The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
What's a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
The lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers. He tries to study it in the darkness. So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper-carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. At least it's not running them a loss anymore, now that you've unplugged the cable.
He points at the red, snaky cable running from the fridge.
The fridge sits empty before you, an overindulgent wardrobe, now that the cooling systems aren't active.
Let's close the door. Okay, so, what about the the black cable then? What did that one do?
Only the black cable is plugged into the breaker box, while the red one lies neglected on the floor.
Is this going to be for our, the reader machine that was upstairs? Let's unplug it
Something
anyway.
close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
It's black. It's not like it's the red one, because it's black, the colour of immeasurable cosmos. I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has one cable missing.
Okay, so... what was the black cable then? I want to look upstairs. I want to see if it's the, I assume the power for the building. All of the power for the building. No, there are lights still on. So possibly not. Will this work now?
Tiles on the cube are still smouldering, casting the framework in a soft glow.
No, it's still working.
Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Can we press print?
Nothing happens.
Ah, okay. Well, leave then. We still haven't found the password. That's unfortunate. I don't suppose there's anything this way. Let's have a look at that.
As before, an iron... This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here.
Right, okay. Let's just leave again. Okay. There were some stairs in the cellar. I suppose we'll plug in the black cable since I don't know what it did. It apparently was not this. It was not this. So it probably... It was something that we haven't encountered just yet, I guess. Okay.
Both cables are on
Plug in the
somewhere.
black
A
one.
machine hums along with the current, happy and contented.
Somewhere. Okay. Well, let's come up here then. Ah! Okay. Well. Good to know. Huh. I don't suppose we can get into it any other way. Are we just going to have to knock on the door? Maybe we'd have to go at it from the other side. Okay. Let's try and get back in then. Can we do anything else with the furnace?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Smear your hands with coal.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid.
Okay, so we could yell into the furnace or kick it. Let's kick it.
A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Okay. Yes, alright, you can heal yourself. Wow, that only took half of my last health thing. Wow. Go for it. There we go. I suppose we'll yell into the furnace.
Muster all your strength.
Oh my god.
And yell. Your dehydrated, hungover throat can produce little more than a dry croak.
Okay.
A lifetime of smoking and drinking will do that to you. The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. You seem to have made no impression on whatever's up there.
Okay.
Then again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
Yeah, okay, let's leave. Well, never mind. Let's go. And we'll actually knock on the curtain. I don't suppose any of this has a password
This old
anywhere.
fireplace, the whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles.
Okay. What about this?
Your flashlight slides. Some of the writing has faded with age, but the
I expect the
handwriting
notes.
is only partly. The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advantage."
No. Okay. Well, maybe it's just not in this area. Maybe there's somewhere else we're supposed to go. Alright. Let's just knock on that curtain.
As before, this is directly above.
Hello,
the
I
central
yelled, but it
furnace
didn't
in the
work.
cellar. Again, your voice becomes a raspy croak mid-sentence. It's silent in the abandoned office building. No one answers you.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay.
Sire, may we suggest something? Think of the yelling into the furnace as a grand performance. Use your chest voice, not your head voice. Sing from the diaphragm.
Sing, okay.
Perhaps it's not such a bad idea. Try it again, son.
Okay. Really? That's not going to be something that we can do immediately, though, surely. Come on. Get down there. Ah, God, that's annoying. Central furnace needs physical instrument. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Oh, handwritten note from the fridge. Okay, handwritten note you found from the giant ice bear fridge. It still bears some marks from the fruit-shaped kitchen magnets that were used to secure it to the refrigerator door.
The
Let's
note
interact
is
with it.
written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Okay.
Does it say anything interesting?
The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, "S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe."
Right.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care. Sully Swaff.
Okay. We've got the filament memory thing, though. Haven't we? I wonder who wrote that note.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe they had to leave in a hurry.
That's a plausible hypothesis.
What's a filament memory again?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
And the illiterate ginger kid?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
It's Kuno.
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Probably. Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Okay, let's put that note away. And I guess we're going back downstairs. Oh dear. This is my own fault. I should have read the note as soon as I found it. That was silly. I'm loving this though, this little investigation part. That's really cool. Let's come around here just in case there's anything to see. No. Right, this one. Okay. And let's have a look here.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Turn the ice cream crank. Or try to crack open the lid. Let's try to crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here.
Right.
No, this is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time.
Right,
if you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in your inventory. From there, you can equip it to a held slot.
Okay, turn the ice cream crank
Turning
then.
the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping.
Okay. So, pry bar. There we go.
This orange machine
Heroic.
is like an old submarine. It
well.
has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Let's not then. Let's not.
Only the black cable is plugged into
Can
the
we unplug the black
Something
cable? Is that
close
going
to
to be
you
this?
dies with a
Why did you do that?
It's the color of the immeasurable cosmos.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Right. Now can we get in? Is it gonna defrost?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Turn the ice
Turning
cream crank
the
again.
crank feels oddly satisfying.
Yeah, okay. There's nothing we can do there. Unfortunately. Maybe if we leave it, the ice will, all melt and we can come back later for it, maybe. So the black cable was for that one then. Alright. Well, seems like I won't be trying that again. Screaming into the furnace. Let's just have a look. What does it need? Are we even anywhere close to getting
A
it?
thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, colouring it pitch black.
Oh, we can actually try it again, can we? We can. 1 + 1 for kicking the furnace and singing from the diaphragm. Try it then.
Something
Yes,
breaks
okay.
loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
You hear a woman's voice answer. This is the police. Who's there? I summon the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit. Hello, are you there? Speak to me. Oh. I love it. Say it.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the 2nd floor. I'll open it.
Ah, sweet. Okay.
you hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
Sweet.
After you, officer.
Let's leave. Okay, so we could do that. Fantastic. We didn't need to wait for the check to become available again. And just in case, let's get that. Awesome. Now can we select the stairs? Get out of the way, Kim. Thank you. Okay. Alright. So whoever this person is, they're happy to speak to us. That's good. I hope. Hey, okay, we do have a person here. So, what's this? This tray is full of dice. Colourful polyhedral dice. Hundreds of them. And the candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. Are you still here, working on that game? That's awesome.
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Hold on, what do you mean by Milius? You must have been confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window. Why are you asking me about dice? Oh, never mind. What do you mean Milius?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
I haven't knocked on the window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Ah.
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like role-playing games and I need some dice. Maybe, I'm not really sure why I'm here, honestly. No, I was looking for something else. Squint your eyes mysteriously. Answers. I'm not interested in buying dice right now. I'm a police officer and I need to ask some questions. Sure. Maybe I need some dice?
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set. Unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
Okay. How did you become a dice maker? Okay, I'd like to order a die. What do you know about the man who was lynched? Where are we? How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
Right.
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Right.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
Absolutely. So what do you know about the man who was lynched?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Right.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops to try and come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
Right.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
Right.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
And you never took your eyes off work to look out the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
Okay.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
And you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Okay, thanks for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Where are we?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal-black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Right.
Creative.
The lieutenant looks around the spacious room, its ceiling fading into shadows above. I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people called it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Wait, how do you explain what happened to all those companies then? Our Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Plaisance is a wise woman. She's summoned these trinkets protecting her against the curse. Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going. The curse is just biding its time before it strikes again. Sooner or later, everyone will fail, even her. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's what I'm here to investigate. Yeah.
All right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold on, the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area? Yeah, but it's still a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach there. Another whirling isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off and customers have trouble paying bills. You're right, the whirling doesn't really look like it's cursed. It's part of the doomed commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
Yeah, but it's a separate building.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea. Yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Plaisance thinks it's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity. It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you. The curse will get to you, I have no doubt about it. It just doesn't care about earthly timeframes. I'll be the first to admit that there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse. Yeah, she thinks it's you.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
I think it still might be you that's causing this. Narrow your eyes very mysteriously. I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. Honestly, I'm still not sure. This world is a puzzling place. We might be going a little too far into the paranormal drama, but yeah, I think it's just business decisions.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see.
Shivers. Why hasn't her business failed? Yeah, no. Do you know what happened to the other tenants?
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
There used to be a hair salon here?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
Right.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
No.
It's not about the haircut. It's about the confidence.
What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customers should have been more open-minded. I would never let anyone androgynous touch my hair, not even if my life depended on it. I guess I'm a simple man. I don't really have any opinions on hairstyles. They should be more open-minded.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
She tucks a strand of hair under the headscarf. What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym. It was Artemitep's boxing club. A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
And who was Artemitep?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Maybe that's what Kuno needs, a community-centric boxing club.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
He's sort of the king around here. He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies. Indeed, who is Kuno? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, is that kid out the window?
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
She looks out the window. It's oddly quiet there at the moment.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
Probably. How did the community project work out? Or judging from the kids I've met so far, it didn't really work, did it? Yeah, it didn't.
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
Oh dear.
It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
No.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
Okay, so what's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed?
What's a snuff milieu?
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Cool, very cool about the debris, but what's a snuff milieu?
It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims.
Oh.
Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Wow.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that, as if it's just another piece of information to lay out for the world.
Okay.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-Roses. This isn't our problem.
Right, okay.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Then she lets the thought go. Did anyone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs. Anything else?
I found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
Insect rights activists? What in the name of...
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings.
Oh dear.
And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket.
Right.
And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I'm glad that someone took care of the little guys. I like insects. But insects don't have any brains or feelings. They got what they deserved. Making clothes out of beetle wings is a terrible idea. It is a terrible idea.
At least it had some spark to it. Most young designers just combine lace with leather and call it original.
She shifts in a simple workwear shirt.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
Right.
Anything else?
What's with the rotor blades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
She rests a chin on her hand with an impish smile.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Interesting. What do these transmissions say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Her smile widens before she sees the lieutenant's face behind you.
Men like that are a curse.
The lieutenant is stern.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47.
Right.
I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
No.
They were just props. Why return them?
Right.
Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No. Wait. Forget it. It would take too long.
Yeah. There's a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
Okay, what about them?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
Oh dear.
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
She leans back, disapproving.
Fritta does the same thing.
It does! I know a girl just like that. She works in the fleet as a cashier and she's not particularly friendly. What did you expect? 20 cents per hour is dog's pay. I'm surprised they showed up to work at all. That's an award-winning idea. How else do you choose people around you? I don't have an opinion on employing teens. I just want to know, did it work out for the business? Yeah, the frick girl.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Ravenshaw ICT.
Right.
And they already had the bear.
She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. What about the bear?
The bear.
She repeats, pressing thumbs into her temples like trying to suppress a headache. It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted.
Right.
Eventually, Ravenshaw ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
Nods solemnly. It's the market doing its job. I'm sure the bear was doing its best. The bear was scary. Every time I saw that bear, I felt scared, like it could come alive any moment now. I killed the bear. You unplugged it. Yeah.
You did what?
She rolled her swivel chair an inch closer to you, unsure whether she heard you right. I had to kill the bear to become the bear. I murdered it with my own bare hands. I laid it to rest. It's my trophy now. I unplugged the fridge to help Revachol ICT cut their losses. I did unplug it. I love that thought there. It's my trophy now. You are really quite dramatic. Go for it.
Really? You broke it? What a shame. It was a terrifying beast, but I was fond of it.
Oh, well,
the
never mind.
taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherion.
Right.
Sounds cool.
Megatherion?
Megatherion. A mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
I don't do drugs. Honest. I do drugs. I got a vision beast myself. I don't have a comment on drugs. I don't do them. I don't.
Very good. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
Seems almost sad finishing the story. Some dust beams swirl in the afternoon air. Her eyes follow it idly.
Little sparkling embers under the window.
Right.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
I found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
Right. So you're telling me that the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
Well, I was wondering about the Whirling and Rags. It's part of the same building complex?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
Right.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
Indeed. I have a few more questions about the building.
Sure, I'm listening.
I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She closes her eyes as some remnant of a memory lights up her face.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral.
That's understandable. Fantasies are serious things. The mind is the drawing board of history.
Absolutely.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seem to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
So what went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
Right.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on.
Right.
In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic, and to show up to work on time.
Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly hard. That's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great. You're right, they should have just tried harder. They had everything needed to succeed. Yeah, I would have supported them.
Not
Sure.
the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
Absolutely. She tosses a pair of dice on the table. One of them stops near the edge of the metallic desk.
The result is 1 on a
Oh.
20-sided die.
Natural 1. Oh dear.
Anything else?
We won't be purchasing that dice from you. More questions about the intercom, I guess?
I'm pretty sure it still doesn't work. But
Yeah,
sure,
no, we've got that.
sure. I'm
Everything.
listening.
I had other questions.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Looks like that's it. I have more questions about the building
I'm
just to make sure
listening.
it's gone.
Good. I
Yeah.
hope it clarified things a bit.
I don't
What
have enough
else?
money to buy a dice from her, and there's no way I'm getting that. Do it anyway. Why not?
You feel nothing.
Oh, that was
If
close.
anything,
That was good.
It's uncomfortably warm in here.
Start taking off your clothes. You need to connect. No, we're not doing the shivers thing. Let's leave it at that.
She has begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief. The tool's sharp edge shining in the light of her desk lamp.
Yep, alright, let's go. Well, that's a shame. Shame that we didn't find the password. We have no password for it. Oh well. I suppose we can always try it again and just see if there's going to be something about it.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Let's play again.
The speaker comes to life.
Good afternoon. Please repeat.
Let's
Is
try the
this
password thing again.
Good. Please repeat the password.
No, okay. Can you give me a hint?
Still no.
Don't know it.
Received. I will write.
Don't worry. Hot
Fortress exit. Thank you.
Okay.
tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Let's remove
The
this
filament
thing.
slides out of its glowing nest.
Yeah, let's just keep it with us. We'll just keep it. Okay. Well, we need to report back to Placence about our findings, unfortunately. We've got nothing else. Oh, that's a shame. I suppose we could plug in the bear again. I don't think there's any point though. Let's just go. I suppose there's a way to go around there. No? It's just something. No, okay. No bottles either, unfortunately. Okay. Definitely can't investigate the punching bag, and it would be pretty silly of us to try, I guess. So, let's go. Alright then. I assume that she has checked out the rest of the building herself. Let's speak with you.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus. Pause dramatically.
Yes, yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
It was a charnel house of failed business enterprises leeching life energy from this bookstore. Honestly, a dump. Nothing to see there, just heaps of garbage. Someone should let the sunshine in. I'm in no position to give out personal opinions. Yeah, let's just... charnel house.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us.
She shakes her head.
But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the... entity?
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you. No, ma'am, I felt her aura. She's not the one to blame for this curse. Or she may be involved, but I don't have a way to question the malignant entity further. Yeah. She's not the one to blame for the curse.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed.
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down.
She's
squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm.
Oh dear.
To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
She says there is no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. Lie. The source is in the taxidermist shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place. Honestly, I don't have an answer yet. There are still leads to be followed, like the strange radio computer thing. There's another entity, more malignant, pulling the strings in matinees. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths with it. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Another more malignant entity. But also maybe lie. Yeah, let's lie.
Oh, how horrid! I knew something wasn't right about that place. Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
Yes, I performed the ancient Seminese dispelling rites. This commercial area is doomed no more. Yeah, I do spooked it. The curse is definitely gone. I'm afraid I can only identify the source, but you have to call some other experts to lift the curse. Ancient Seminese dispelling rites.
Of course. I trust my Seminese wards and charms kept you safe while you perform the ancient rites.
She looks at you with sudden admiration.
All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course. But still. Thank you, officer. Truly, you've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore, and that's no small achievement.
Sweet. Okay, fantastic.
She so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything.
Probably.
All right, then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
Absolutely, let's go. Oh, yes. Okay, we've leveled up. That means... I'm not going to do it now, but we have another try. If I fail to do the jump, I can stick another point into it, and then we can try again, and that will be 2 more tries on that jump. And one of those tries has to work. It has to. It really has to. I don't want to embrace the racist mindset. I really don't. Okay, well, I'll leave it here, and next episode, I guess that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be throwing ourselves off of that wall, and hopefully sticking the landing. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.